What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld. And Ryan Shazier has just been announced as the Madden 19 Ultimate Master. Now, more details are going to be emerging about that situation as the week goes on, but I'm going to go over some basics, especially if you're not a grinder and you don't understand what MUT is about. That's pretty much why you come to this channel. Right now, you're probably looking at other channels because they have earlier footage and you're interested in seeing what Madden 19 is going to be. But once Madden 19 is actually here, this is where you're going to want to be. This is where you're going to want to come to get your information to make sure that you're at top notch as far as gameplay, what you got to do with your runs, your passes, how to complete sets, understanding the game, the metas, everything like that. This is where you're going to want to be. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications before we get into it. Now, all of the information I'm going to give you, this is not something I know nothing about. If you're new to the channel, welcome to GmiasWorld. This is what we do. If you're a veteran, you already know we done got everything we're supposed to get. The Ultimate Master, the MUT Master, since Madden 15 when Richard Sherman was introduced. You don't believe me? Search MUT Master for Madden 15 right here at GmiasWorld. You'll see I have that. I have every single MUT Master. So pretty much based on what I've done over these years with Madden and always making it a prime, like that's something that I just have to make sure I do. Madden 18, the MUT Master was Sean Taylor, what you're looking at right there. And as we go through it, you'll see we have everything. Okay, we were able to get every version of them. Obviously, they've been making it a thing to start them at 95. I don't know why they don't just leave it the way it was with, Richard Sherman was a 99. OBJ, I believe, was a 99. And then they just started going wild with Grunk. They made him lower, whatever. And it's been that way. I don't know why. They should have just kept that the same way. Because I believe with everything that we go through to become a MUT Master, the card should automatically be a 99. There's nothing else. You could probably, change things to it with the upgrades and the chemistries and everything like that. But they should automatically make it a 99 because you put in a lot of work for MUT Master. Okay? It's a lot of work, guys. I'm going to go over some of the steps right now. That's more than likely going to be what you're going to need to get Ryan Shazier as MUT Master in Madden 19. So listen up and understand that if you're not a grinder, this is not for you. But you can be a grinder and a pack buyer. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you have to be one thing. Here at GmiasWorld, it doesn't matter what you choose to do. It's as long as you know what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're going to buy packs, make sure you understand that there's certain times to literally buy packs, and there's certain times where EA is going to be waiting for you with a red ball to put in your mouth. Okay? You have to know the difference. If you don't know the difference, you're just going to be buying packs and being an idiot. Okay? Yes, sometimes I'm an idiot also, but we get one idiot pass per month here at GmiasWorld. So you can make one mistake, like you'll go into the store and you'll buy a pack like, oh, yo, this looks hot, bro. I'm about to buy this. No, don't buy any packs unless, you either know that other people are pulling decent things or it's part of different promos. That's the first thing, okay? Now, based on the way that Madden 18 was, the number one thing that you're going to have to do when you log into Madden 19, where you're going to find all the information about how to complete Ryan Shazier, is going to be right here at Objectives in Progress. Now, a lot of these screenshots have already been leaked. You've probably already seen them in other videos with early footage, so it's there. So that already lets me know automatically. And you can quote me on this. When you see this, the same day you get Madden 19, whenever you get it, you're going to scroll over and you're going to see the MUT Master requirements for Ryan Shazier, okay? From that part right there, what's going to happen is this. It's going to list everything that you need to do, okay? Now, more than likely, right, based on the solo information that we've seen and all the snapshots that EA has been doing, you're going to have to complete a certain amount of solos, okay? Maybe 250, maybe 500. You're going to have to do something like that in order to be able to complete that part of the Objectives in Progress. Some of you are saying, bro, that's a lot of solos, whatever. Let me tell you something. Back when it was full solos, like how your parents tell you stories like, yo, back in my day, I used to walk up the hill 1,000 miles. Like, shut up. No, you didn't. But listen, let me just explain something to you. Most of the solos that you're going to do are going to be moments. If you don't know what moments are shortened versions of a full solo. So pretty much it's like this, right? You go here, you'll see that moment symbol. I don't know if they're going to change it with a different graphical design, but there should be moments, right? This one is just one play. I have to just complete a pass. And it's over. This one is 10 plus rushing yards in 3 plays. It's going to be stuff like that. So the solos are going to go by quicker than it used to. And that's a plus to EA for changing that up for us. Because that used to be hell for me. You don't know how many full games I played when I wanted to rip my hair out. Keep in mind, I'm going to be giving you guys a tutorial also on the fastest way to get through those solos. Okay? Some of them I might, like, most of you guys like to see all the footage of me playing through the solos. If you guys want me to do that again this year, just let me know in the comments, and I'll just release all the solos as I play them if I'm not streaming them live. Okay? So that way I'll just keep my recorder on, and I'll just let you guys know how I went through it. That way it can help you to understand the way I do it. Only if I get at least, 10 to 15 people asking about it, I'll do it that way, because I had over 100 people asking about it last year. Okay? It just makes it easier to see how I get through them, whether I'm streaming them or not. Okay, so at least 250 to 500 solos. It's going to be somewhere around that. They're not going to make it go too crazy about that, because you're going to also have to probably win head-to-head games. You're going to have to also do probably, a little bit of MUT squads. You're going to have to do salary cap and stuff like that. So I'm going over the solos first. All right, so 250 to 500 is where I'm going for the solos, right? Okay. They're going to be specific solos that you have to, like with those team captains. I have a feeling that you're going to have to do some of that stuff with team captains, because what they did with us was they gave us like these team leader challenges, and we had to complete sequences. So I think the team leaders are now going to be like the captains that you see with Jerry Rice and the other stuff like that. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to complete certain segments of it. That's going to sometimes cost you a little bit of money. For instance, these solos require you to get tokens and things like that from the actual the leader sets that you have to go to item sets to do. And getting the players and the tokens, it was a little expensive to start because everything is so high in price when the game first comes out. So that might be a reason why we spend money on the bundle. Again, we don't spend money unless we're doing it together. If you choose to go outside the circle, bro, it's like the circle of trust and meet the parents. We're going to be in here, you're going to be out there. Okay? Because every one of us are going to be able to do it together. You don't believe me? I have 400 MUT masters from my channel alone that has tweeted me on, directly. Yo, Gmi, I appreciate it. Or they've written a message and sent me a snapshot. Because I always want to see your actual snapshot to see that you actually got it, not just, trolling whatever. And then for most of the guys, I know of them over the years, so, it's pretty easy to know that they're not lying. But people understand that I understand what MUT is. So you have to be patient in certain cases. Don't rush to be like that guy that's like whatever, because when you start rushing, remember, once you get the guideline, you can do whatever you want. Once you get the guideline, like for instance, right, if the team captains are something like this to where you have to have a certain amount of team tokens and stuff like that, and the team tokens at launch cost money, I'm going to give you that option. Like, look, you could buy the pack, do this, get the tokens, put them in the set, complete that, and go like that. I'm going to give you that option. I'm also going to give you the free option. That's going to be a little bit more time, but you're going to get to the same destination quickly. We don't go like, oh, you got to do it this way, we got to do it that way. That just creates confusion. I don't like that. So I lay it all out. You choose your destiny. Some of us are going to buy the packs to get this stuff done earlier. Some of us won't. It doesn't matter. If you can't afford it, it's no shame. Everybody's not rich. Everybody doesn't have money. Don't feel like, oh, bro, that guy's buying packs. I got to buy packs and do stupid things to get money to buy packs. You have different ways of doing it. And we can all get through it together. Trust me when I tell you that. Patience is very, very hard, but it usually pays off. Usually because if you're patient and just lazy, nothing will happen. But if you're patient while doing work, you'll be fine. And that's what we do here. We're patient as we do the work. So, this is what I think that you're going to have to probably do sequences with the captains, right? You're going to have to do those solos. And then, like I was saying, you're going to have to win MUT squad games, like with MUT squads, or you're going to have to go into seasons. Well, you probably have to do both. You probably have to win a certain amount of MUT squad games like they did with Sean Taylor, and then you got to do salary cap. A certain amount of games with that. And then they're going to also have it so that you have to log in every day and do a daily objective, because they don't want you to get MUT Master too early. The same way they did it with Sean Taylor. So you might have to log in every day for like 30 days and do your daily objective, which gives you a chance at a certain amount of coins. Okay? Also, you're going to probably have to complete a certain amount of sets. All right? These are all the things that you're going to need to do. Now, with the sets, we usually just spam them out just to give you a head start. Like, you'll go to something like this, like a player exchange, and it's like you can make, a silver player with 5 basic, BS cards or whatever. We're going to find the simplest way to do it, and we're going to repeat it over and over again. whichever way it is. It doesn't matter what it is. We'll find whatever set it is that cost us the least amount, and we'll keep redoing it. And it's that, bro, it is what it is. And it'll keep counting toward the amount of sets that you do, and we'll blow that out. So for everybody that's worrying about MUT level and MUT level this and all that, guys, don't worry about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Worry about doing well in school, taking care of your family. You know what I'm saying? Being the best man or woman you can be. Worry about that stuff. Let me worry about MUT for you guys. Just watch the videos, and I'll walk you through everything. All right? So with all the information that you guys have been getting about MUT levels, what we're going to do is going to be very, very simple. We know that EA has made it so that we have to do certain things within MUT to unlock certain things. So we're going to do solos as soon as the game starts. I don't care what your team is. Don't even look at your team, bruh. Go right into the solos, start doing the solos. Okay? Through doing the solos, you're going to unlock everything else. Once you start unlocking everything else will flow smoothly. You won't have to, you'll be thinking about it like, yeah, I remember when I told Gmia we had to wait to unlock it. You'll be thinking about it like, yeah, he was right. All I had to do was very, very simple. And keep in mind, again, EA will be very, very smart for when the game is released, whenever they do it, to have a double XP weekend, which I think they might do. So with the double XP, you're going to be leveling up out the yin-yang regardless. You see what I'm saying? So don't really feed into what everybody is telling you about unlocking MUT levels and stuff like that. It's not hard. It's going to be very, very simple once we get into it. But what I'm trying to explain is you have to apply yourself. This is not going to be easy, guys. MUT Master is never easy. You're going to be stressed out. You're going to be playing the head-to-head games, which a lot of you guys have issues with, that are going to really stress you out. But it's going to be okay. You know why? Because regardless of how bad those bums are, you're going to always get games that you can win regardless, because the game is designed like that. So you'll be fine. The biggest thing that you have to do is get through all these solos and everything else like that. And that's going to be the part that I'm going to make sure I lay out in complete simplicity for you, so you have no issue with it. So when we're done, we're all going to be MUT Masters together. And this year, I want to freaking triple it. I want to go to 1,200 MUT Masters from this channel right here. And we're going to all do it together. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Until next time, one love.